Hi, everybody. Welcome to Crafty and Carnivore, or Carnivore-ish. I changed the name just to be funny because I have not been very carnivore this week, or maybe like the last week and a half. So I was just being silly and changed it to Carnivore-ish, or maybe like the last week and a half. So I was just being silly. Let me change that. Okay. See if anybody joins in. This is my very first live on this channel. I am experienced at live streams because I have another channel. So if you want to check that out, that's H. Cooper Crafty Bug, where I did the hearts and the thumbs up. Oh, so I've got somebody on the way. I'm fixing my first meal, so I thought I would do a live for a little while. And hopefully some people can join in and chat. I've got bacon in the oven. That's my preference on cooking bacon, is do it in the oven. I think it's the least messiest. Hey, TJ, how are you? Thanks for coming over to this channel. Just Jason Keto, thanks for joining in on my first live on this channel. I am making my first meal, so I tried to go 18 hours, for my intermittent fasting. I have not been good about watching my intermittent fasting and stuff like that. Because it's just been such a stressful time. So I really want to get back to that. And if I wait till 12:30, that's 18 hours, but it's going to be after that. So, because I have been stalled on my weight loss, but I have not been great about my eating and stuff like that. So I know that's part of the reason as well, but I haven't gained weight. So that's good. And I usually gain weight during homecoming season. So. I'm so glad you guys joined. I hope maybe a few other people will, but since it's a new channel, 270 subscribers. So I got my 250 this week. I was really excited about that. I don't look like it, but I am. Having some coffee. This is actually left over from yesterday. I just put it in the refrigerator and then heated it up this morning, and I've been sipping on it all day. But it does have, so I am fasting, but I've got a little bit of Keto Chow and butter in this. It's like a teaspoon of Keto Chow in it. So I don't know how that affects it, but I can tell you that I'm very hungry. Okay. So I heated up my air fryer. TJ, I'm making chicken thighs. It's an inside joke for us. I have 3 chicken thighs and some bacon grease I just threw in the middle because I'm going to brush it over them. These don't have the skin on them. I do prefer the skin on, or buying the chicken thighs with the skin on and then either frying them separately or with them on. But these were on sale, so that's what I got. And they are the better brand. They're the organic. For some reason, they don't like to keep the skin on. So I just brush the bacon grease thinly on. To hold that up so high for you guys to see. On both sides, just a thin layer to keep it from sticking. And actually, I've been using a silicone tray in there, so my food's not directly on Teflon. And then I'm just going to salt and pepper them. That's the way I prefer them. So I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to flip them over, and then I'm going to salt and pepper both sides. And I did get some of the smoked salt, and it is the Chef's Blend, and it's good. It's not like a real strong or anything. I haven't noticed much of a change in the flavor, just a little bit of added flavor. So I was a little worried that it was going to be a really strong smoky flavor, but it's not. Just salt, pepper. I'll do a little, this is Redmond salt as well in here. I like a lot of salt on it. I didn't even use half of that bacon grease. It is. It's the best part. So that was a little disappointing, but they were on sale, so I got them. Do you? Me too. I'm liking it. I put it in some eggs, and I put it on my steaks, on the hamburgers. I put it on everything. It's really good, TJ. This Redmond's real salt. It's salt from Utah. It's supposed to be like the best salt you can buy. So and it's not expensive or anything. It's really good prices, and they have seasoned salt and all kinds of other. I wanted the seasoned salt, but they were out of it. And my bacon is done, of course. Just spread them out. So I do 380 for 12 minutes on one side, and then I flip them over and do 10 minutes on the other side. And that works for wings and everything else too. I just put some on the hamburgers and eggs. I've been putting it on everything. Just adds a little bit of smoky flavor. I really like it. I didn't use much of that. Salt everywhere. Oh, my bacon. I can't multitask. Full plate. I always make a full thing of bacon because my family will eat it too. My daughter likes to come home from school and eat it for a snack, and she'll want some. So I always make the full package. So that'll take, what did I say, 12 minutes and 10 minutes, a little over 20 minutes. So it's going to be 1 o'clock before I eat. And so that'll be 18 and a half hours. So that's good. I want to start trying to do that 18 to 6 hour window. The problem is, I'm not always hungry before that 6 hours is over. I hope all this stuff isn't too loud because I have the fan on and then I have that going too. But if I don't turn that fan on, it gets really smelly and a little smoky in here. And I need to eat before my son calls me. Hopefully, he won't call me before 1 o'clock. Oh, that's still hot. I put a teaspoon of Keto Chow caramel macchiato. I'm pretty sure it was Ready Set Keto that I got that from, and it's an addiction now. This is only the second day, and it's going to be a must every day, I think. So I'm definitely going to have my carnivore card taken away from me. Let's see, I'm up to 270 subscribers. I think I said that already. And I wanted to do a little video when I reached 250, but it was just so chaotic this week. I had so many orders to get out. I just knew there was no way I could do that. So I want to thank all my subscribers for joining. I've had several people come over from my other channel, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate their support on my new channel. And then all the keto and carnivore people that have taken me in, like just Jason Keto. You guys have been so warm and welcoming. It's just been awesome. I want to shout out to Princess Ninja and Keto, Melanie. I love her. I have formed a friendship with her, and she welcomed me with open arms, and I love her. Love her. She's a crafter too, and just she's been a lot of inspiration for me. But so has so many others. You know, I first started out with Dr. Berry, like a lot of people, and then I found Carnivore Quest, and they've been very inspirational. And Mission Keto, and like I said, Melanie's channel, and now I've got just Jason Keto, and I found a few more people this week, and that I've started following. So there's more than that, but those were the first few. And like I said, everybody's been, thank you. I know, I can't wait for the community tab. I can't wait for that. There's so many times I wanted to post something and you can't. I hate that, but I've been growing very quickly, and I know that's because of all the support from my other channel and from the community. And everybody talks about the carnivore keto community, like how good it is. Yes, TJ, it's been awesome. But when I first started uploading like shorts and stuff, I got a lot of negative comments and stuff, and just rude people. And there was a short time where I thought about just canceling the channel. But then I thought, no, I'm not going to let them win. And then I started, building a community, building relationships with the community, and they started accepting me, and now I feel welcome, and I'm getting a lot of inspiration and a lot of positive feedback. So I just want to say thank you to all of you, and for all those new people that are starting out too. This is I think I'm at day 112. I'm pretty sure. I have to keep watching the calendar to look, but I challenged myself to 90 days carnivore, which I did. So that's why I did crafty and carnivore, and because I'm crafty, you can see my name on their crafty book for my other channel. Yes, me too. And when I get somebody that's rude or misinformed or something on a comment, whether they just say, oh, I get that. That's a heart attack waiting to happen. You get that a lot on comments. Or your cholesterol must be out the roof, or you must be really fat. I've gotten that too. I always suggest Dr. Berry. I tell them to look up, research carnivore or proper human diet or keto, and to start with Dr. Berry right here on YouTube. That's my like slogan now. Start with Dr. Berry right here on YouTube. But yeah, I just finally, when I block the ones that are just like nasty, I just block them. But the other ones that are like misinformed, I say, go to Dr. Berry. Start with Dr. Berry. I think that's the best part. Just best place to start is with Dr. Berry, in my opinion, and I'm sure it's a lot of other people's too. But Ready Set Keto. I don't think I set them. I just recently found them as well, and I like them too. They're really sweet. I feel like I'm missing somebody, but I do in all my descriptions. I've been putting, and I need to add some more people because I keep getting more inspiration, but I try to put links to everybody's channel that I get inspiration from. This coffee, oh my gosh. TJ can tell you I did not drink coffee before I went carnivore. And now all of a sudden, and I didn't drink caffeine either. So now all of a sudden I want coffee every morning. That's good. Oh, really? Yeah, I get a lot of, yeah, I do too. You'll get and you get I get a lot of new subscribers from my shorts. That's why I keep doing the shorts. But yeah, I get a lot of dislikes too. I don't, oh, well, it's the downside of it, but I don't think it affects your channel, or not that much. I know you do. I know you do. For anybody that watches this from the keto and carnivore, TJ is my good friend from my other channel. She's my family from my other channel, my mummily, and she's one of the my biggest supporters, and she came over here to support me over here. She is not keto or carnivore, but we love her anyway. But anyway, I want to thank you, TJ, for coming over and chatting, and especially for a lifestyle that you don't do. Yeah, yeah, and that's true. I don't know. Maybe that does, because if they're not interested in seeing what I'm eating, I understand that. I really, like I started doing those shorts with what I'm eating, and I was like, nobody's going to want to see this, but it gets a lot of views, and I get new subscribers from every one of them. So apparently somebody does. Do they really? Oh, that's nasty. She's doing like beautiful work. Like she's showing off beautiful work. That's true. That's true. And I had some crab last week that Kroger's had, in the container, the fresh crab on sale. It was still like $10 for the thing. It was pretty good. Yes, it's still engagement. So the shorts are working for me. I mean, like I said, I get a lot of thumbs down too, but I get more thumbs up than I do thumbs down, and I get subscribers from it. So I'm going to keep doing it. And then shorts are so easy to do too, and especially during busy times. So I can still keep posting up shorts, and keep that engagement going with people that way. So now that it's slowing down, yesterday was the end of the busy peak. I'm still going to be busy, but not the chaotic, stressful. That's another thing I wanted to talk about in my life, because I haven't been able to update like a vlog or something. But I have not been good the past week and a half. It's just been or maybe even 2 weeks. I don't even know. But I've been using crutches, I would say, food crutches, to get me through the stress, because I realized, going carnivore, I realized that I stress eat, and I would snack, before I would snack on all kinds of junk. And that's why I would gain weight during homecoming. I always gained weight during homecoming. And I didn't realize, I realized that I did gain some weight. I just thought it was the fall weight gain, or winterish weight gain, that time of year. No, it was because of the stress. So I have been stress eating some, and some bad choices, but they're not like the choices I was making before. They're like more keto snacks and stuff. So I gave myself a break. I'm just like, I just need to get through this. And if I have to have some Chalk Zero chocolates every day, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna eat those, and instead of going in there, because we get like over 300 trick or treaters. We've already stockpiled candy. We're still gonna buy some more, but that Chalk Zero chocolate is a much better choice than going in there and breaking into the regular sugary chocolates or candy or whatever. And that's a real good possibility that would have happened. So, or to get in the cabinet and get into the kids' M&Ms or their chips, or all that junk that I used to eat before, and all the breads and stuff like that. So I'm not eating that stuff. Like I said, I've been having I had those Chalk Zero chocolates like several days in a row. I can't tell you how many days in a row. Coffee with either heavy whipping cream or butter, or both. And then now with the Keto Chow, a little bit of Keto Chow. Exactly. I kept thinking about that. What Dr. Barry said, like he telling people that if you can't afford steaks and stuff like that, that you can definitely eat. I feel like I'm yelling. You can definitely eat spam and, canned chicken and stuff like that. It's way better choices than the prepackaged, all that stuff. So that's what I kept telling myself. Hey, there's Melanie. I was just talking about you. How are you today? My first live on this channel. Let me turn over my chicken. I'm making chicken thighs, and I made some bacon for my first meal. My drawer doesn't go in all the way or correctly. I have to I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, it's about to get loud again. Okay, again, 10 minutes on that side. So 12 minutes the first time and 10 minutes at 380. I saw somebody's video. I don't remember who it was, but it works perfect for all like chicken wings, chicken drumsticks, chicken thighs. Especially with our jokes about chicken thighs, right? Oh, thank you, Melanie. So sweet. I'm so glad you guys joined in. I knew that there was a possibility that nobody would join it. You know, when you have a new channel and you do a live, sometimes you're by yourself, and that's depressing. But thank you guys. Melanie, TJ is a good friend of mine from my other channel. She's not keto or carnivore or anything, but uh, we tell what do you do? I always forget the name of it, TJ. What she eats fish and seafood and stuff like that, but and eggs and I can't remember. But anyway, she's supporting me on this channel as well. So it's a very dear friend of mine. Yeah, that's lots of fun. I did that on my other channel too. I had several lives where I was by myself, and you just feel like you're talking to yourself, even though people will watch it eventually later. Yes, I can never remember how to, like, I can't even say it, but I know it starts with a P. I just couldn't think of it. And look how many eggs we got. The chickens are laying really good, and I have just not been craving scrambled eggs at all. I don't know why, but the thing is full. I wish you looked closer because I would, or any of y'all, because I would give y'all some good eggs. Oh, thank you, Melanie. That's so sweet. I have to go off screen for just a second. I'm sorry. So I was talking about the zero chocolates I've been downing like crack this week and giving myself a break about it because, as I'm going to stress eat. I even had some Diet Dr. Pepper this week. I think I had it once last week too. I've had it 2 or 3 times. It's not something I'm going to regularly buy. And I hadn't had soda in like 3 or 4 years, you guys. And all of a sudden I was craving Diet Dr. Pepper. But I'm just giving myself a break. It's better than choosing regular Dr. Pepper. I'm making better choices with my stress eating, so I'm just giving myself a break about it. I didn't gain any weight. It's been fluctuating a couple of pounds up and down, so I'm just, I'm going to try to get back on track, better choices. But I don't know if I'm going to stick to full carnivore or if I'm going to go, try more keto. I honestly don't know. So I've just been putting like proper human diet on my shorts because I feel like any of those options, are in that realm. And then I changed my name. I put ish on the end of carnivore just to be funny because I've been bad the past week and a half. Yes, pescatarian. That's right. I know. I just haven't craved the eggs. I don't know why. Tarian. Pescatarian. Okay, did I say it right? The Zevia. Oh, okay. I'll look at that because that would be a better option. You know what cracked me up though? I got the zero sugar Dr. Pepper instead of the diet Dr. Pepper, but the ingredients, from what I could tell, were identical. I just thought that was hilarious. Why do they have 2 different options? They're trying to fool you or something? I don't know. Thanks, TJ. Yes, fake it till you make it. That's right. I'm making better choices, so. And I even put in my description, listen, this is my journey. I'm going to mess up. I'm going to do things right. I'm going to do things wrong. I'm going to misquote. I'm going to say things right and wrong. But it's my journey. So, and I kind of put that in there as like a warning to people, don't police me, because there are people that like to tell you that you're not carnivore or you're not this or that. I know some other channels have really dealt with that. I haven't yet, but I'm waiting for it. Thank you, Melanie. And I was talking about you earlier. You're just such an inspiration to me. You don't know. Seriously. I mean, I love seeing you and the struggles that you go through and your successes and everything. It just makes you feel better about yourself. Like, because you're not alone, you're going through the same things. with. Oh, really? Really? Did not know that. See, she knows so much about this stuff too. I should have been texting you. Which one should I buy? If I'm going to buy one, which one should I buy? It's true, though. It's seriously, it's true. I appreciate you so much. I bet my bacon has cooled down. I like it really crispy. I even, when I made that egg salad, I had some people give me a hard time about the egg salad because I used that avocado mayo. But when I went to the grocery store, I know you can buy like Primal Kitchen, but you have to order that. And if you're like needing some mayo and you go to the grocery store, you're going to buy the best option you can. And that avocado mayo was the best option that I could see. So I used some of that, and I got some hard avocados. Is not carnivore. I know that. I'm not stupid. I know that. I'm just trying to use the best option that I can. That's all we can do is do the best we can. There are things I do though. Yeah, that's a good attitude to have. I mean, because what works for somebody else may not work for you, and what works for you isn't going to work for somebody else. But if it's working for you, then you should continue. I know, like, my mind just went blank. A Mission Keto. What is her name? Oh my gosh, seriously just went blank. But I don't think she counts macros and stuff, and that's what scared me off of keto. That's the whole reason why I didn't even do keto to begin with, was because I was like, what's a macro? What am I'm supposed to like count stuff and keep up with stuff? I was like, no, that's not going to work for me. Seriously, if I have to like keep up with stuff, I'm going to do bad. I'll do good for like a month or two, and then I'll get really frustrated with that and I'll quit. So I knew that was a bad option. That's why I did carnivore, because I was like, I can just eat all the meat I want, eat when I'm hungry, and I'll be good. Sorry, got a message. So that's why I stayed away from keto, but I'm pretty sure that she doesn't count macros and stuff because it's kind of the same reason, or I got that from a video, and I think some people have given her a hard time, but then somebody else at one of the summits told her, if it's working for you, keep doing it and don't worry about anybody else. I need to, and I bought my little immersion blender just for that purpose, and I have yet to do it. I need to. I need to watch the videos again and try the butter mayo and the bacon mayo, and I'll probably like it. Oh, Jamie, hey, thanks for joining in. So I know Two Crazy Ketos has a recipe for the butter mayo, I'm almost certain. So I need to try that. Now that things have calmed down, I need to try that. I would probably love it, and then have it on hamburgers and stuff. Yes. Hope, yes. Yes. And then her husband is carnivore, but like, she'll do like meal preps and stuff, and some of the things that they like he eats is not what people would consider carnivore. Like some of the things I thought were not carnivore, or kind of off that, but I don't say anything because if it's working for him, then it's working for him, and we need to stay out of it. So you know there were times where I was like, just tempted to ask, is that okay for carnivore? And then I thought, no, that's kind of being, like, um, kind of policing or whatever. I don't want to police anybody and come off like that, even if I'm just curious, but it could be taken wrong. But I noticed that, like, I can't remember what they've eaten, what he's eaten, that I was like, oh, I think some people would probably say something. And I don't read the comments. I don't know if anybody has, but I was like, it's working for him. He's losing weight. He's doing good. And he should do what he's doing. Oh, okay. I don't track it all. See, that's me. So I'm kind of thinking about doing more keto, but I know a lot of vegetables are inflammatory to me. So honestly, I don't see myself eating very many vegetables. I used to really love tomatoes, but I know they can be really hard on your stomach. So I may try to reintroduce some vegetables here and there. But like I loved a good salad. I used to love a good salad, but they make me bloated and upset. So I know that and I think it's mostly like the lettuce and the salads, but a lot of the green, leafy vegetables upset my stomach, make me bloated and such. So, and I was going to talk about with the chocolates. So I noticed in the last couple of days, and I know it's the chocolates, I have a little rash right here. My really dry skin has come back and bumpy, and then I had a little rash back here. My face is breaking out a little bit, and I know it's the chocolates, which I quit them yesterday, and I have not craved them today. I put them up and out, but I'm keeping them for Halloween because Halloween, we spent all day decorating, and we're up late tearing everything down, and then all that candy is in front of you. So I want to have some keto chocolates in front of me if I get the craving. So I'm saving them for Halloween, or I would like give them away or something if not. So I wouldn't be craving them or like tempted by them, but I did put them up like where they're hard to get to. I just wanted to make because they were in front of my face too, and so I was just grabbing them because they were in front of my face. You don't like either? Duke's girl all the way. Making it in, yes. Okay, I'll watch your video then when I'm ready to make. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it this week. So I have one item to make this week to get shipped out by Friday, but I'm gonna have more time this week to do stuff for myself. I'm gonna challenge myself to make the mayo, and I'm gonna watch your video and make yours. It may be a little different. Like the avocado mayo was not. I know some people are put off by the color of these mayos, like because they're not white, but the avocado mayo was not white either. It's more of like a kind of a yellowish color. I know, but I want to try it just to say I tried it. Oh, something I tried that I got some carnivore crisp. So I thought, I'll get some carnivore crisp as another snack option during this stressful time. And I just cannot do the liver. I cannot do liver. And so I thought I will get the liver ones because so many wonderful reviews about how tasty they are and blah, blah, blah. They are disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm a smell and taste girl, and I can't stand the smell or taste of liver. It really makes me sick. But I got them anyway. I cannot do it. I even tried to eat just a little bite just for the goodness, My dogs love them. So they're getting a very expensive treat. That's good for them. Now my teenage daughter tried one. I didn't tell her what it was. I told her it was just beef that they made into kind of like chips, and she ate the whole thing without a frown on her face and said they need some seasoning on them. That's what so she doesn't have that, whatever it is that makes me not. I do take some beef organ supplements that do help a little bit with the energy and stuff, but I wish I could do the liver. I just can't, and I got 2 bags of them. I have thought about taking keto. Yeah. I know. See, that was me too. I was like, I feel like a traitor for saying I'm carnivore, so I added that little ish just to be funny. And then I also thought about putting carnivore with a splash of keto or just something funny like that in my name. So I'll probably do something funny like that. Because, if people see crafting carnivore, they think you're carnivore and they're going to expect you to be completely carnivore, and then they're going to give you a hard time. So if you put something else in there, they probably won't give you such a hard time. If I had chocolate, I have to throw it. Yeah. I would, even though they weren't that bad. They weren't that expensive. And I think they were on sale too. Oh, I didn't get the brisket. I wanted to get like a liver and then a heart, and they were out of the heart, but they did have the crumbles in the heart. So I got that. And last night I made kind of like a meat soup, and I put some of the heart crumbles in there, and it was fine. I ate one to try it, and it was like a little off-putting, but in that soup, it was fine. So at least I can eat that one. I know that one. And then the other one, I know it said beef, but I don't know if it was just beef or what. And let me look. It's just in my pantry. Oh, really? Yeah, it just says grass-fed beef. So I haven't tried those yet. I'm thinking like if I know I'm going to be out for a few hours, that's what I was thinking, like definitely for that. Here's the liver ones. So I have 2 packages. After you open them, you have to put them in the refrigerator too, which I didn't realize. I thought that was crazy. And they say you can use them as nachos. So like, And here's all my Keto Chow that I got. I went ahead, I was going to just order a couple and see, and then I thought I'll just go ahead and get the subscription, the lowest one, the surprise one. And they did send me some of the soup. I don't know if anybody's tried these, but I am curious to try these. And I got vanilla and snickerdoodle eggnog. They sent me and mocha, a chocolate mint, a pistachio, peaches and cream, a natural strawberry. So that one has monk fruit in it instead of the other sweetener. And then chocolate and the caramel macchiato. I was really hoping I would not get a black licorice, and I did not. So I was very happy about that. Yes, I do love salmon. I don't love it, but I do like it. Really? Okay, I'll have to look at that. Yeah, the sugar. I was really scared for the first like month or two to try anything with, the sugars, substitutes, or artificial sugars, whatever you want to call them. Because I was afraid it was going to make me crave sugar again, and it has not. I'm surrounded by sugary things like in the pantry and refrigerator, and I don't crave them at all. So, I mean, I might start craving this stuff more. So that's, I got to be careful about that. But so far, I have not seen that, but I have been really watching careful about that. And I know, I've been downing those chocolates and stuff, but that was just stress eating. That was not I wasn't hungry or anything when I downed those. It was just like I just get stressed out and I just want to eat. And I should have kept some toothpicks in there because that works a lot for like cravings. When you want a snack craving or something, just putting a toothpick in your mouth and kind of chewing on it, which is gross, but it makes me not want a snack after that. Oh, the fish chips, TJ. They do a teriyaki. Ooh, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to look for that. That would be a good option. Here's the supplements that I've been taking. You're supposed to work up to 6 a day. I can't do that because I had heartburn and acid reflux really bad before I did carnivore, which is almost completely gone. The stressful times brings it back, but the other times completely gone. I don't have to take anything, but I have trouble swallowing, and so I can't do 6 a day. The most I can do is 3, but I can tell like a little boost in my energy and stuff. So I know that they help. But they have, like, I got the one that's like all the organs, but you can get just liver or just heart or just, I can't remember all the different ones. It does, doesn't it, TJ? Yeah, I didn't think you were talking about the Keto Chow. Oh, wow. Okay, Melanie. She's got those sweet puppies. I let my dogs out right before I did my live, so hopefully they're good to go for a while. Here's my chicken. I don't have anywhere to set it. I don't like to set hot things down on the granite. I know you can, but we just don't like it. Hopefully I don't drop this on my keyboard. It just freaks me out. I don't like, the thought of sitting something hot on a counter just seems wrong to me. And I know people do it on their granite, but it just freaks me out. So we don't do it. And it freaks my husband out too. So, bacon and chicken thighs. I was having a little addiction to this sauce, especially when I ate chicken. But it's still in the refrigerator, but I haven't had it in quite a while. And I can't remember what it was called, but it was just kind of all, almost like 1,000 Island. Hold on. And I bought this before I really knew how to read the labels or to read the labels. It's got a ton of ingredients, so it's not clean at all, but it's pretty darn good. And I was a little addicted to it for a while, but like I said, I haven't had it in a while. I need to just throw it away. Of course. I don't know if this affects your I know a lot of people test like their blood sugar and stuff and see if it affects like their fasting times and stuff. I have no idea. Hopefully not. So I've gone 18 and a half hours. That's good. I'm really hungry. And my son will probably be calling me soon. I'm actually going to get off here so I can eat. I'm not going to eat in front of y'all. I'm not one of those. I'm not at that point where I'm going to eat in front of everyone on a live stream. But I'm sure it will be delicious. And thank y'all for joining in. That was so much fun, and I appreciate it so much. Okay, I'm going to get off here, Melanie, and eat because I will have to go pick up my son soon. And my luck, he'll call before I sit down to eat. But thank you. Thank you for being an inspiration. Thank you, Jason, for getting on here. TJ, I love you. Thank you for being on here. And Jamie, thanks for chatting for a minute. Who else? Was there anybody else? I don't think there was. I don't want to miss anybody, but thank y'all for joining in. I will throw some links up after this video processes. So I'll put a link to my channel here. I'll put a link to my other channel right there if you're interested in it. And then I'll put some links to some videos that you can watch and hopefully enjoy. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Happy eating, everybody. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Thanks, you guys. Bye.